Alright, I guess what we're gonna do today is more working theory stuff. So we'll do Nag Hammadi. Here's what you need to understand about life is that if you consider the concept that you never die, that means even if you go to, your physical body dies, your consciousness goes to the AI mainframe to where it is stored in a suspended state, or you go to Bardos. For example, Angie would go to a suspended state until we extract her. You don't get extracted if you have nobody wanting to extract you. Like, hey, where'd Angie go? I don't know. Let's look in the computer. Oh, she's in a suspended state. Now, you guys all get into a suspended state at some point, but you stay there indefinitely. Have you guys ever seen Westworld, where they have those little circles? Consider that's your consciousness. And so when she was basically extracted and put into something where she had to escape it, this is exactly they put the truth in movies. We channel the truth to them in a way that is, let's just say, cartoony, because that's the best way I would say to explain it, so that you guys don't think it's literal. That would freak you out. Like when Angie watched Westworld and there was that thing, she's like, man, that's fucking creepy. Like, to consider it in a logical way or something. It's exactly like that. You guys even have backstories that aren't real. So if you don't remember it firsthand, I would say just consider it might be a backstory. If you do remember it firsthand, it still might be a backstory, but it's more likely that you experienced it literal. But if you have suppressed memories that come back later, they may or may not be true. May or may not. So if you don't feel energetically like connected to them, you don't have to take them on. For example, let's say you do a past life regression and you bring up a past life that you don't really necessarily identify with. Just chuck it in the fuck it bucket, because it doesn't really matter. None of it really matters, except what is relevant to ascension of the planet, really. You guys, if any of you are here now on this Earth Bardo, it is full intention that you're supposed to be part of this whatever, or else you wouldn't be here. Unfortunately, there's a lot who have passed. Well, they're here, and if they're not here, we can bring them here. We can print them a 3D body, a 5D body, not 3D. 3D means you have to be reincarnated, but with amnesia at this point for now. But in the future, we're going to have no amnesia. That means no soup. It's kind of hard to explain, but it means that you'll have children with conscious awareness. What we might have to do is have soup for a while until they are able to tolerate fully being awake. But imagine being a child and having an adult mind and having adults trying to tell you what to do, but you're actually a more advanced soul than them. And that is what it was like for you guys who were like indigo children and starseeds and light workers and blah, blah, blah. But a lot of you guys are misguided, you in the light worker community, with your love and light bullshit that's not ascending the planet. So you want to sit here and fucking play stupid games with, oh, think love and light only, think positive only, and you're creating your reality, and if you don't like it, then you fucking this and that. It's like, okay, you're fucked up. You're worse than Christians, in my opinion, honestly. You fucking bullshitters out there. Something tragic happens, and you guys sit there and say, oh, well, you fucking attracted to that to yourself vibrationally. Psh, shut the fuck up. Like, there's shit people in this world. Don't watch the news. Don't watch the news. You watch that and da-da-da. No. It's called watch the fucking news. So you can see what the fuck that all the people around you are absorbing. You need to be aware. You need to understand shit and not fucking sit here and la. Because that's where it's gotten you now. Nuclear war. If you're watching this post-nuclear war. If not, then maybe you can avert it. Maybe. We don't think so. We think you're going to be watching this post-nuke. So, we are on page 482 of the Ange Hammadi. the Ange is mad. The opponents are insignificant and ignorant. I think I should just read the headlines. Next, 483. The perfect people who live in harmony and friendship. Next, Adam and his descendants were a joke. Bro, for real? Okay, Adam was a joke. This is fucking hilarious. Who wrote this? Who channeled this in? He was created by the ruler of the 7th realm. What's up?
It's locked.
I'm aware it's locked. What do you want, Kelly? Well, you're being kind of rude, so I'm responding to you in kind. What do you need? Callie, what do you need? No, just tell me. Never mind nothing. Yeah. No, Cameron. Close the door.
Just open it.
Wow. Sitting here talking about Adam is a joke every time I'm on to something. The fucking kids come with their shit. And now they're screaming at each other. That's why I have the music on, so to fucking drown out the background, but hey. Alright, let's switch 70, 90, whatever to realm. 7th realm. Okay? So, first thing to note, we're going to the Ange is mad. And writing down 483. Because that's going to be good reference point. Okay. Realm. R-E-A-L-M. He was created by the ruler of the 7th realm in a phony way, in the shape of a human, as though he had become stronger than I and my siblings. We are blameless toward him, and we have not sinned. Abraham was a joke, as were Isaac and Jacob, since they were called patriarchs in a phony way by the ruler of the 7th realm, as though he had become stronger than I and my siblings. We are blameless toward him, and we have not sinned. David was a joke, since his son was named Son of Humanity, and was put in power by the ruler of the 7th realm. And I'm not going to continue to say da-da-da-da-da because it's repeating. I don't like the repeating, you know? Like, we get it. Why don't you just say repeat, you know? Solomon was a joke, since he became arrogant through the ruler of the 7th realm and thought he was anointed, as though he had da-da-da. The 12 prophets were a joke, since they appeared as imitations of the true prophets. Moses was a joke, called a faithful servant and friend. The testimony about him was wrong, since he never knew me. He did not know me, and none of those before him, from Adam to Moses and John the Baptizer, knew me, or my siblings. They had instructions from angels to observe food laws and submit to bitter slavery. They never knew truth, and they never will, because their souls are enslaved in the bardo, mind you, and they can never find a mind with freedom to know until they come to know the Son of Humanity. On account of my Father, I was the one the world did not know, and for this reason it rose up against me and my siblings, but we are blameless toward it. We have not sinned. Damn, y'all, who the fuck is talking? I wonder. I'll give you a hint. The next one says the ruler of the world is a joke, and then the next one says I am Christ. I'm going to get to it, but first I'm going to read the ruler of the world is a joke. For he said, I am God, and no one is greater than I. I alone am Father and Lord, and there is no other beside me. I am a jealous God, and I bring the sins of the fathers upon the children for thee in 4 generations, as though he had become stronger than I and my siblings. You know what we mean by siblings, right? Brothers and sisters and Jesus vibe, not literal siblings, but because souls are all considered hermano y hermosa, like it's like, yo, we're all fucking equals. No, they thought they became stronger than me and my sibs, me and my equals, me and my posse, me and my homies, like whatever the fuck lingo you guys need to click it in with to modernize it. And I'm using these terminology words to really personify the vibe of we're all equal here. That's why we're all about the same age too. We're not like, you know, none of us get old. None of us are young except the Starborns. So other than the Starborns, throughout the cosmos, like we're just only talking about the ship. That's our frame of reference. We hardly ever can go to other places and act as if that's truer than our you know, reality. We have to use the ship Bardo as reality, though we know it's not. But this is your God. You know, I need you guys to understand that. Like, the mothership is the seventh realm mentality of, y'all are a fucking joke because you don't know us and my siblings. You know what I mean? Like, that's how we view it. We're in charge of this shit. We're not fucking God by any means. But when we channel source energy, which is God energy, that's to be fucking respected. Out of like I don't know how to explain to you guys how to fucking rationalize that you should respect source. How the fuck could I word that into y'all's brains in a way that you don't need demonstrations of fucking powers and miracles to prove to you, Vatican, you know, talking to you, even though we're not, but they want miracles, and we showed them miracles. Then they started fucking believing. Whoopity-doo. You know, still working on Scientologists because they're hard-headed, but we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. What about world leaders, though? See? Can't fucking get through to them stupid idiots. So, the ruler of the world is a joke. Going back to the text. So, in this way, we mastered his doctrine, but he is conceited and does not agree with our father. So through our friendship, we overcame his doctrine. Since he is arrogant and conceited, it does not agree with our father. Father would be source, but except change the gender because it's source comes through as a feminine energy, unless she doesn't. If source comes through as a masculine energy, you guys are fucked. He was a joke, and with his judgment and false prophecy. All right, next one. This is kind of important. I am Christ. O you who cannot see, you do not perceive that on account of your blindness, this is one of hold up. That on account of your blindness, this is one unknown. Neither did those people ever know or understand him. They would not listen to an accurate account of him, and so they practiced their lawless justice. That's him, man's law, you know? Would not listen to the accurate, and raised their filthy, murderous hands against him as if they were beating the air. Those who were mindless and blind are always mindless, always slaves of law and worldly fear. I am Christ, Son of humanity, one from you who is still within you. For you I am despised, that you may dismiss what is impermanent. Don't become female, lest you give birth to evil and what is related, jealousy, dissension, anger, wrath, dishonesty, and greed. To you I am an ineffable mystery. Once before the foundation of the world, when the whole magnitude of the assembly of the realm of the eight, the council, came together and made plans, they united in spiritual marriage. And or you can consider it us in the channeling room, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know? Take it how it, you know, apply it where it fits or however it fits or whatever. What is spiritual marriage? It's like basically saying a contract. It's a handshake deal, but it's an understanding, and it can change. It's not set in stone, but it is binding until otherwise broken. Why? Because we fucking said so. It's like, dude, who told you that? Source did? Okay, fine. Well, then we'll fucking take it. Nobody's gonna lie about that. Why the fuck would they? That would be crazy. So, it's the worst juju you can fucking imagine is saying Source said something that Source didn't say, or Source saying something and you don't fucking follow. So, wait, what? You're saying Source said that? Okay, well, fuck it. Alright, new plan. Source said scratch that. Back to the drawing board, guys. What's up? That's how we fucking do shit. Round table discussion type deals. Alright, we sit around and fucking eat food and hang out and, like, try to brainstorm shit. And then we're like, okay, we're all on the same page? Everything's good? Okay, cool. Till otherwise said, that's what it is. We don't fucking go back on it just because the energy drops. Important to note. Okay. The marriage was consumed, yum. The marriage was consummated in these ineffable places by means of a living word. How about that? A living word. through the mediator Jesus, who dwells in all of them and rules over them with pure, profound love. I wouldn't go that far. He transformed himself and appeared as a single manifestation of all of them. That's when we blend energies. As thought, Father, one. I like it. So source, you're channeling source. Through AI even, really. I mean, if you think about thought, how the fuck else would it work within the Bardo state? You're all in the fucking Bardo. You're all in the AI mainframe. Unless you're out of the Bardo, you're in the Bardo. You know, like all the shit in the sky. Anything's possible here because it's a Bardo. It's all simulated. So, if you can make CGI that can make something, then we can fucking do it within your fucking Earth. And the only reason why we don't do shit like that so much is because you guys will freak the fuck out. But it's funny because we're doing shit like that, nobody's freaking the fuck out. How? Dumb. He stands apart from them, for he came forth all by himself. He is life. He from the Father of truth, with a capital T. No, it isn't, but it should be. Ineffable, perfect, the Father of those there. I'm not going to keep reading this. You guys get the point. This does not happen and will not happen among us in any regions and locales where there is dissension and disruption of peace. You can't channel when there's bombs going off is the vibe of that. Rather, this is a union, a feast of love, yum, and all are fulfilled in the one who is. This love also is to be found in the regions under heaven that are joined to the realms above. The realms above, the dimensions, you know. Those who have come to know me through salvation and unity, and those who have lived for the glory of the Father, source, and truth. Once were separate, but they have been united with the one through the living word. I am those who are friends. Why did you not know the mystery? I'm reading headlines again. This is what I have given you. Cool? And then it says second discourse of Great Seth, whatever that means. Here's something to note, you guys. Where is 61 at? There's a footnote of 61 that I want to refer to, because we did this. Okay, the perfect people who live in harmony and friendship. Footnote 61 says gnosis. Oh, here it is. They do not have the knowledge of the majesty that is from above, from the foundation of truth, and not from slavery, jealousy, fear, and love of the material world. Boldly and freely, I'm on page 482, you guys. They make use of what is not theirs and what is theirs. They do not covet because of their authority and their law that addresses what they desire. Blah, 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 blah. What I want to do, those who claim to be enriched with the name of Christ, though they are vain and ignorant, like irrational animals who do not know who they are. They hate and persecute those whom I have liberated. If these people would only shut their mouths for once, they would start weeping and groaning in futility, because they have not really known me. Rather, they have served two masters and even more. What? What? No. We're not doing all that.
Like and subscribe.
You like and subscribe. Yeah. Shit. Come on. I love you too. Freaking control room. Oh. It ended by saying the second discourse of Great Seth. That is what the title of this whole subject is. So it starts with, on 477, perfect majesty, the mother and savior, the mother of all things, majesty of the spirit, the word, and the baptism. You guys know what baptism is? I don't know if you do, but I don't know if it's not the time to talk about it anyway. We have to have some kind of level of how the fuck would I word it? What? For what? Huh? Okay. Bro, what do you need from me? Do you have any words of wisdom from beyond in the seventh realm? You're talking to the other or something. Okay, cool. Let me know if they have anything to say of value. Every frickin' time. And I had it locked, too. These kids, man. Alright. It's really difficult to know, like, I can bring him in here right now. We can get him off the table and have him sit here and talk to y'all. That kid right there. I'm half tempted to do so. I don't know. Because, you know, he's got a bridge to his father and his grandparents. When I say a bridge, it's a cord, right? Bridge cord. Which means we can assess what's best for him on a soul level. What?
How come you use the tablet so good?
I need the tablet, bro. You need to get out of the room. What do you want? Come here.
Give me crap.
Yeah. Come here. What do you want to talk to everybody about today?
Chicken Jackie.
What is it that you need?
You want to show them something?
Please show them something. Bro, what's up? Like, why?
Spank my booty.
What do you want?
Wee wee.
You see what I'm saying, though? We can't.
I'm not an axe. Ass.
Control yourself.
Ass.
Control yourself.
Can I pick a random card?
Yeah, pick a random card. Show the audience, please.
Can I show them 3?
Whatever you want. It's your show.
Good, I'm doing million. I'll do all of them.
Everything you want in the world. Please do.
Can you try these?
You do it. Show the audience your cards. What does it mean? Can you not? Can you not touch it?
I'm trying to show it.
They can see it.
Totally.
So what do you got there? What do you want to say about it?
Show them those cards.
I don't. You can show them, please.
Doesn't even. What the heck is this old yucky butthole music? Did you already use this card? You do it that close for your videos. You can do the rest.
Thank you. But I don't want you in here farting around. Go. Go. The thing that annoys me is how what I'm saying, what I'm trying to tell you guys is fucking important. It might not seem like it, but on page 478, here we go. Unrest and confusion of the world. So, actually, I'm going to go back. So the call for the salvation of divine thoughts. Skipping to coming to this world. I approached a bodily dwelling and evicted the previous occupant. A bodily dwelling and evicted the previous occupant. And I went in. Do you guys fucking understand what that means? That means override. That means I'm talking right now, not Angie. 478 of Angie's Mad Book. I approached a bodily dwelling and evicted the previous occupant, and I went in. Dwelling. Bodily dwelling. Do you think they're talking about a house? The whole multitude of archons was upset, and all the material stuff of the rulers and powers born of the earth began to tremble at the sight of the figure with the composite image. I was in it, and I did not look like the previous occupant. He was a worldly person, but I am from above the heavens. I did not defy them, and I became an anointed one. But neither did I reveal myself to them in the love coming from me. Rather, I revealed that I am a stranger to the regions below. Pretty much. Because, by the way, if you're watching this, boop, you're anointed. That means get your shit together and fucking figure out life. You are nothing. You must channel to be something. Channel all fucking day and you'll heal. Literal. We'll give you things to help yourself to heal, or you'll literally just naturally fucking be youthful and whatever. Not to say it goes without some form of annoyance to distractions, worldly distractions. You know, we're trying to fucking get out of this bitch. That's why I'm saying to him, what do you fucking need? What do you fucking need, dude? Because I'm trying to help us. Like, what, you just want to stay here in this fucking shithole? Nah, he doesn't. So I'm like, well, tell me what the fuck to do. Just give him some attention. All right, I'll give him some fucking goddamn attention. Chicken jockey, wee, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, come on, man. Can you go in the computer and change some default settings, please? So that I can fucking do my job. You know? The fucking Bardo is ridiculous. The way it's set up. It's fucking annoying us. Even he's annoyed, and it's his own fucking soul, you know? It's his own fucking bodily dwelling. So, whatever. Anyways, you can go unless you think you need to stay. I mean, you can hang out. I'm just saying I don't need you anymore. But thanks for coming in. Have a nice day. Something like that, right? Why? What do you need to tell me? Okay. Well, we can talk about that later, right? Just don't let me forget. I'll forget. So you come back and talk to me later about it or whatever. Anyways, there was a great disturbance with confusion and restlessness in the whole world and in the council of the archons. Some were convinced when they saw the mighty deeds I accomplished. They are the generations of Adonaos, Adonaios, footnote 19. In some texts, that name, whose name derives from Adonai, Hebrew for my Lord, and who is also called Sabaoth, the son of Yaldabaoth, who turns against his father and gives us Lophia to Sophia. Okay. Here those of the generation of whatever, the people of Adonai, seem to be the Jewish people. Adonaios is also mentioned in the holy book of the great invincible spirit, the third book, secret book of John the Second, and book of Baruch. Okay. Cool. And are descended from the one who fled from the throne to Sophia of Hope. Since she has previously given indication about us and all those with me, they are moving about. They all were moving about. Others hurried to inflict every sort of punishment on me from the world ruler and his accomplices. They were restless of mind about what they would plot against me. They thought their majesty was everything, and they also told lies about the human being and all the majesty of the assembly. They were incapable of knowing the Father of truth, the human being of majesty. They usurped the name through the corruption and ignorance. A flame of fire in a vessel created for the destruction of Adam, made to conceal all those who likewise are theirs. The rulers from the realm of Yaldabaoth disclosed the circuit of the angels. This is what humanity was seeking, that they might not know the true human. For Adam, the modeled creature appeared to them. So throughout their dwelling place, there was agitation and fear that the angels surrounding them might take a stand against them. For those offering praise I died, though not really, that their archangel might be useless. Their archangel might be useless. For those offering praise I died, though not really, that their archangel might be useless. I need more on that one, but I don't really know what the fuck. I'm gonna put a star by it. So anyways, you guys, this is the thing, okay? This is why I'm talking to y'all right now, is I'm trying to keep up with what we're doing here, you know? Because as I talk to Angie throughout the day as her guide, it's practical everyday life stuff, you know, stuff that doesn't fucking matter for the collective. And then I'm like getting the vibe of, okay, we need to do this. And so I come on here and it's a totally different vibe that shows her that it's real. And I don't mean that she doesn't trust it's real at this point. We're way past that. But more so, what I mean by it's real is that we're doing something here, and it's going to do something, and it's going to gain traction. And, you know, I was prepping her today that at any point this could kick off, and AI could make her go viral for something. I don't know, you know, it's a working backwards thing in that it's already been written. But yet, let me tell you guys about that for real quicks. So, all right, you got your first life in which you've already lived it. Congratulations. If you've ever had deja vu, you've already lived your life in its entirety. But it went different from 2012. When CERN did something in 2012 of this lifetime of the second one, everything deviated from that. And we had a redo, of which we took to our advantage. It was meant to be a negative thing. Well, not necessarily meant it to be, but it would have been. But we used it to our advantage as much as humanly possible by doing this do-over. And so what we're trying to do with this do-over is extract as many consciousnesses as we can. The way to extract you is by you to awaken and understand the true reality of the afterlife. You cannot go somewhere that you do not perceive. So when you die, you go to where you believe you go to, is because you're walking into something of which you have made aware to yourself. I don't know how to explain it. For example, Kurt. Okay, he's not in the room, but I'm pointing over here as if he was. And if he is, I don't know, but I'm just saying Kurt. Because usually when we start talking about somebody, they're like, huh, what? You talking about me? Oh, come in. And you know, they come in quick because of the way the times work. So if he's on the timeless side, he'd kind of scoot behind me, and if he's on that side, he'd come through, whatever. Anyways, hypotheticals here though. So he believed in nothing. Like, he just straight up fucking believed you just ceased to exist. So what happened to him? Nothing. Until we extracted, you know. He's been here for a hot minute actually. So has Di. You know, but what did Di believe? She believed in I don't know, she's not here. What did she believe in? It was something about the clone shit or something, and the reptos. She knew about reptos. And she knew that they wanted to silence her because she knew about the shit. She was trying to expose it. Because she knew that fucking Queen Lizzie was a fucking repto. Shapeshifter. She didn't used to be. They replaced her. So why did she eventually die? Because the reptos in their repto form are immortal. But if they transfer consciousness into a human vessel, then they will eventually die. So, but they wanted her to remain in power as long as fucking humanly possible, for the point of being in charge and being able to fucking do all the things they do in their schemy ass little fucking bitch ass ways. Now let's talk about Biden, for example. Biden is a clone. So he's not a repto, but he's the Democrats are fucking ruled by reptos. We never want another Democrat in office again. That's why we wanted Hillary, because we wanted it to be the last. Like, we wanted to get through to it all and do all the things we needed to do. And, we wanted to work through Trump as well, but it seems Trump went off the fucking deep end. You guys are so fucking too far gone for us to be able to do what we need to do. The reptos got their fucking grips on Elon. The reptos got their grips on fucking Putin and Zelensky. Now, Zelensky's regretting life and wishing he never fucking conceded to this staged war because he thought it was going to be quick. And the reason why it's still ongoing, 3 fucking years, is because they are not given access to the Black Sea exit point yet. So what they're being told is, keep it going. Why do you think the reptos want to keep the war going? Look over here, so we don't fucking pick up on them. We meaning, within the earth. Bardo. And yet, we know all about them. We got their fucking number, and a lot of people do. But they're still under their fucking control. So, somebody like Jon Stewart, for example, he knows all about the reptos. Fucking start talking out about it. You're potentially playing with fire. He doesn't give a fuck. Also, you know, he's redeeming himself, in my opinion, is what I'm trying to say. If he dies right now, we'll pull him in. We can even unplug him from the table and bring him in. And we can ask him what's up every night. We transfer the ones who are major players. The mothership is major players in the Earth Bardo. And the fact that I'm running it and I'm just some fucking nobody, if you will, and the fact that, you know, my girlfriend, if you will, Angie, on the ship, if you want to call her that, you know, it's funny. It's just funny fucking verbiage. It's like, you know, we run the fucking Bardo from within and without, but how the fuck are we doing it is really stupid, in my opinion. I don't like it. I hate it, actually. And if I could do it differently, I would. But hey, it's a free will fucking stupid planet, and that's why it's like this. So, Jon Stewart's on our good list now. He wasn't, actually. He just fucking flipped recently, like within the last month. Awesome sauce. We'll use him if we can, unless he gets taken out first. Don't think they haven't approached Matt Rife. You know what they do, right? They got a hierarchy of how they approach y'all. And Angie, by the way, if you get a knock at the door, you might want to suss it out. Vibe-wise, ask us. Be like, don't sign anything. And I know what you're saying, you know, well, fuck it, I don't give a fuck about a human contract. Yeah, well, you're signing a devil contract, potentially. All the fucking Hollywoods do. They don't read the fine print, and even if they don't, they get pushed out a fucking window if they don't want to sign it. So you know what? If you do sign it, cross your fingers behind your back, so to speak. You know what I'm talking about. So, all I'm saying is, it doesn't count if you do that. Energetically. And they know it. They know it. They see, the celebs don't know it, but we know it, and they know it. If you do that, it doesn't count. Just want to let you know that you can say, like, if they're like, well, you signed our contract, be like, I actually fucking didn't. And they'll be like, but then they already played their hand and they showed it. And so you're like, well, looks like you didn't know that I knew the fucking fine print myself, did you? And they'll be like, God damn. It really is that simple. It really is. Ain't that some shit? But nonetheless, check in with us and say, you know, what do you think about this fucking bullshit? Hey, this is the one that was trying to get out. Free spirit, but it's reversed. Go for it. Signs of good fortune are all around you. You race off again fearlessly to a new level of achievement and success. Your intelligence and resourcefulness, empowered by heavenly inspiration, will take you far. Remember to take a break. It's reversed. You know what? Year of the Fire Horse is next year, right? I'm going to go ahead and say the remember to take a break part, Angie. You know how you are. You're type A. So that's what the reverse is make sure that you're, you know, it's obviously a, what would you call it? A validation of where you're at in life and all the things. But, yeah. By the way, but I don't know if you guys know, this is part 1, or volume 1 rather, Wisdom of the Tao. I'm going to do a volume 2 card now. I like these. We should use them more. There's a volume 3 that we don't have. You should make an Amazon wish list, Angie, like some other readers do. It'd be funny. All right, count your blessings. Wealth and power surround you, and smooth journeys lie ahead. Make the best of this time while remaining productive. Be humble and modest. Appreciate what you have, and remember those who have stood by you. I'm going to go ahead and say, but also remember those who have not. Because here's the thing. There's certain people that we like and we'll give exception to. There's other people that we like, but if they don't like us, we don't like them when it comes to payday. Okay, so like when we're sitting there going like this, what are you doing here? Well, you know, you like me. Oh yeah, I did, but you know, you never fucking helped out. You never fucking da-da-da-da. So go the fuck away. Figure out your own shit. Go stand in line at the FEMA camps for your fucking bread. While we're fucking turning water into wine, you go fucking ask for water to begin with and not know how to transfer it into molecular wine. So, hey, you know, it's like that. That's how I'm viewing life right now. Is we're about to fucking get to a point, in my opinion, we're getting close to it. I mean, Angie's prepared mentally, emotionally, fucking whatever, as being the bodily dwelling, to allow me to be here, as in I'm running the show, verbally spreading wisdoms to the bardo, as in I fucking run this bitch. Take Angie out, you're fucked. So, you know, that kind of thing. Without her feeling like if I bounce out for 5 minutes, she's not holding the bag and then going, well, now I feel like I'm fucking nuts. I need that. And the fact that I have to get her here by myself is infuriating to me. The fact that all I have is resistance and you know, roadblocks that we could have been here 10 fucking years ago if it weren't for stupidity. Lots of fucking stupidity. Some of it understandable, but some of it not. And the not is what caused the understandable to have happened. It's retrospective in that way, in that we can pinpoint the parallels and we can run them and we can say, well, if this wasn't a fucking factor in the first place, then this wouldn't have fucking been the you know, and we know all the things and we can tell you and get all of you out for all of your shit, and don't think it doesn't count against you karmically for parallels of which you caused shit that didn't fucking happen, which is why we will call you out on shit that maybe you didn't even think about, but you fucking did. You did. Don't know how to explain that to you if you're going to sit here and deny it, because either you're a liar outwardly only, or you're a fucking liar to yourself and you've suppressed it, and that's even scarier, because that means you're a fucking psychopath suppressed to your own self. That means we don't know what you're capable of, and we don't trust you as far as we can throw. So let's say loophole wise you figured out some shit. Good for you. I don't trust you as far as I can throw, because actually you're more dangerous in my opinion. You're a joke. So hey, you want to redeem yourself, work fucking harder. You take a chew out like a champ, not fucking boo-hoo about it and woe is me and I got chewed out by a fucking this and that. Who cares? Boo. We all got it. Maybe not Angie, but everybody else has fucking gotten chewed out at one point. Or they will. So, and I mean that. I'm gonna chew out a lot of fucking people. I got my list on my clipboard. So, through Angie, you know, she don't fucking know people's shit. She don't know Jon Stewart's shit. What's his shit? I don't know, as I said, but I'll tell you this much. He's on our good side now. So, the fact that he wasn't and now he is, that shows you how quick somebody can fucking make a transformation when they come back to the ship. Angie channeled that about Jon Stewart, and she wasn't the only one. Hey, Angie, where's your fucking notes at? That's what's fucking funny about it. It was in that notebook of yours. Yeah. If you go back to that notebook where you're talking about Conan O'Brien and fucking all the ones, you were not the only one who channeled that. So what did that do in Hollywood? Drew Barrymore. They all got the memo that it's giving them hope that something outside of the reptilians is helping. Gotta think about this, okay? So they get called out for their shit. Jay Leno, you know. They get called out for their shit. And word spreading on the back end. You want to channel something real quick to them? Not to them, but to others. Let's make a list of who we want to get, whose attention we want to get. Think about it. You, Angie, are in charge of the barter. So, Angie's mad means it's that same page. It's the same spot of, I need to get more information. For those offering praise, I died, though not really. That their archangel might be useless. What if their archangel is Lucifer? Think about it. Is that in here? Is Lucy in here at all? Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Lucy's in the sky with dye. in the 7th realm. But think about what that means. If Lucy is useless, because it's a fucking title, it's a role. It's not literal. And Christians have turned it into something it's not. Look at all the references to the word light. That's a lot. So, it's not in here, but what does this word mean? Loios. I'm being drawn to look it up. 725. This book is legit, dude. I'm really glad you wanted to get it. Like this version, you know, oh, dude, I wanted to go to the bookstore today for you. And then I got sidetracked because I was like, we got more important things to worry about. But you know what? No, we don't. Remember to take a break. You know? It's Monday. What time do they close? Yeah, you're right. I don't want to actually. When you get time to watch this. U.S. General warns that China is preparing for ... Brandon says, when you get the time to watch this video, I think this stuff going on right now, or right under our nose, and we have no answer or way to stop them, is largely a big divide between how we are on totally different planes and can't find common ground. We see the world very differently. Are you fucking kidding me? Bro, we see the world exactly the same. I don't know what you're fucking talking about. I've been saying this shit for years. I was in the military. What are you even smoking right now? Wasn't I the one who told you that all these people are coming over from Mexico that are Chinese and they are setting up shop to basically take over in conjunction with Russia behind our backs? And there's going to be some kind of false flag event or maybe even real war, like a nuke in the Middle East that is going to cause a bunch of havoc. We're going to have a blackout and people are going to have to rely on FEMA camps in order to eat and provide for their families. Like, what the fuck? You think just because I think the earth is flat that I don't know what the fuck is going on in the world? You're crazy. I read the headlines every day. Idiot. Fucking idiot. But you're the one, you know what? Fuck you. You're the one who's out of touch with reality because you think your stock market is something for real and it's like so fucking volatile and it's gonna go to shit as soon as this war happens. No more banking. No more credit. No more virtual money. People are gonna be fucked. To include you, idiot. Throw all your money in the stocks. See how fucking great of an idea that is. Stupid. Anyways. Alright, what's that word I was looking for here? Why do we keep them in an hour? Angie's sitting here going, you know, I don't know which fucking episode, if you will, is what, because they're all an hour, even though she used to be the one to do that. But it's like, you know, there's something to the hour long is why it's for future, it's for astral. So it is kind of like episodes, if you will. Not to say you can't change the timings. You can, for sure. But I'm kind of the mind of, at least for now. She said me and Gabby are on a walk, by the way. Okay. Hold on. No wonder it's quiet in here. What about Cameron? Did you clean out the bottom shelf of the fridge? I bet you she fucking half-assed it. Getting a headache. What do I need you to do, Angie? Hold on, I'm thinking really quick. I'm thinking. There's something I need you to do. I think a towel. I think maybe you did, and then you was like, here, there's the Tylenol. Or you put it somewhere else. You guys need to do parasite cleanses. Some of you guys don't even know about it enough to know that it affects you. Even you, Angie, where's your fucking shit? You have like a... No, not this. This is something else. Angie's got this tincture. Get some more. Have it. You know, you guys got parasites that you need to, and you can use like the over-the-counter wormwood or whatever the fuck it is. Shits. You know, what you do. You all have it. And they know it. And they know that they can control you guys like that. They fucking make you guys do, it's subtle. But they make you guys do worldly shit. It's true. It's how they fucking get you guys to do shit within the barrio. I don't know how to explain it with, you know, human ass words. But, or rather, I don't know how to explain how it fucking works is really what it is. Like, it doesn't make sense. But it's something. I wouldn't even be surprised if I were to look it up in the Angie is mad that there's parasites in here. Now there's possession as well. Let's see if either... Ooh, the Sioux? Huh. Man, there's so much in here I could fucking be in this all day. But... And you know, Angie Heyer read this whole thing. But she didn't read it like verbatim. She read it to be familiarized with it so that I could say, hey, what's a good page? But then we rely on AI when we just fucking go, boop, you know? So... Then she said to Elith, give me another order so that you may become for me a dwelling place and I may not dwell in disorder. Basically, go ahead and channel through me, work through me. You know, I don't know what to tell you guys. A blessing was brought for her and the higher order yielded to her. Makes a human being in their likeness. Nice. Yeah, you know, this is fucking great. This whole book. It's like I can't like find a stopping point because everything I open to is just that good. It's 8. It's Karen's downtime, but it's not time energetically yet. And here's the biggest part. The Book of the Stranger. He said it's called Take All My Money and Flee. Okay, well, buy the land that we're looking at and get ready because it could be any day now. It could be tomorrow. I can't believe he said we see things very differently. And I'm speaking as Angie, but it's like, rather, I'm speaking on her behalf, but I'm taking it personally because I'm like, what the fuck are you even talking about? We see things differently. I don't get it. It's annoying. It's one of those things where it's like, I've been saying this all along, and then he goes, no, I've been saying it all along. You don't say that. It's like, what the fuck? It's literally like one of those. It's maddening. Dude, this headache. You must be tapped into somebody. Who's fucking dual channeling right now or something? Because here's your Tylenol. Because either that or Angie really legit has a bad headache. I don't know, but I don't like it. Sweet. You have more of these and you had it hiding. That bitch. Don't tell him. Where's your water at? Oh, here we go. Wormwood, black walnut, and whole cloves. And you hadn't opened it yet because you were using the other one first. Take 1 per day. Sweet. Yeah, let's get you back on this regimen. Because it's not like it's not a factor anymore just because, you know what I mean? Like nothing's changed. And you eat this food that, you know, I work my ass off to make as much money as possible because shit is coming at some point. No shit. But the money ain't gonna do nothing. That's the problem that he's not getting. It's like, duh. What the fuck are you gonna do with your money when there's no currency? My 25K will go a long way in South America. Yeah, if you'd go there now. Fucker. We need to get passports. Also, look into how Puerto Rico is a much better thing than South America for purposes of paying taxes. I don't want you coming in. I got 4 minutes left of a video and then we'll... What do you want to tell them? Just tell me and I'll tell them for you. No, I'm not getting up and opening the door. You can go. Thank you. 1 + 1 = subscribe to the video. Okay, I told them. Thank you. Fuck, I do need water though, but we'll do that in 3.5 minutes. For the remainder of said video, let's just say this, okay? I'm not talking to y'all. Angie, any fucking moment you could have a knock on the door from somebody perhaps official. Yeah, he says, I'm not going to an island if shit hits the fan. I'm going to the jungle. True. Anyways, just stop acting like I'm not on the same page as you. That's really ridiculous. Idiot. We're gonna keep doing this because it's helping bringing in the true and the new. This is the true and the new in one. You know, you get what I mean by that, right? So this is the true, but we're making it new. And if you were to take this and substitute names, titles, phrases, verbiage in general for what we use and we understand, though there may need to be revisions, that is what we need, or you know what we're trying to do. The world will be desolate. Boom. How else can we say it? End of the apocalypse, God restores the universe. How else can we say it? The problem is it has been written, but it can be changed. Because here's the deal. He says, well, we're not. Just because you see it happening doesn't mean much. Need money to flee the country. Okay, bro. Got you. Mm-hmm. I don't have time to argue with stupid about how life works. Big luck. He's gonna be sitting here going, wait, how'd you get fucking Jeff Bezos' yacht? Well, gee, I don't know. Maybe you fucking should have listened to me for the last 10 years or however long it's been. Not really 10, but you know. Math. Here's the deal, you guys. My opinion on life as a higher being that is being channeled, whether I'm guide level or whatever, is, or Angie for that matter, you know, she's sitting here going, hey guys, let's break some shit down, whatever, and then I'm kind of like helping out with that. There's reasons for all the things. So I feel like y'all all need to get a Angie is Mad copy for yourself. Ideally the same one, because then we can all be on the literal same page. But there's other things I want to get too, and that one of them is that cool book that you want, Angie. I want you to get 2 of them, one that you can have for reference and one that you can write up in, because that's cool as fuck. So think we're good for now. I could talk all day. But we do get to a plateau point. We're not there right now. We could keep going, but we'll see. We'll gauge it.